Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Nowhere podcast. I'm your host, Edward Extreme. If you're new around here, don't worry, you haven't missed anything. I've been MIA for about 2.5 months, and it's time to fill you guys in on what the hell has been going on. So, going back to February 21st, I had an appointment for reasons I won't go into publicly, at least not right now. I had an appointment to go and get my fertility checked. And I didn't mention this to anybody at all. Hell, my own family didn't even know I was going to do this. My girlfriend didn't even know I was doing this. But I went to get my fertility checked, and I won't tell you the results right now because I didn't actually get the results that day, obviously. If you've ever gone and gotten fertility testing done, it takes a little bit. Now, I have gone previously to get my fertility checked. In fact, 11 years ago in my previous relationship, me and her were trying to have a kid. She thought because we weren't conceiving a child that it was her fault. She had reasons for believing that. But she asked if I would get tested as well. I did. And I would learn through the course of this that I had abnormally high fertility levels, which is good if you're trying to have kids. But it's only good if, like, you are trying at the optimal times, which is what our problem was all along. Now, I will come back to this story in a later episode, like in a future episode, sorry. I will come back and talk about that. But for now, that's all I want to say on that. And I just want to make that reference point for later. So, but after that, I went home, started to feel like crap. I was already feeling like crap on the 21st, but a couple days go by, and on the 24th of February, I got sick. I got stress sick. It's a common thing, it seems to be with me. Lucky me. Got over it, started to feel better, and then on the 2nd of March, I got stress sick again. Now, for those wondering what I mean by stress sick, for me, when I get stress sick, I throw up. I puke a lot. I also have diarrhea. It's so much fun. Please sense the sarcasm. So 2 weeks of that, I knew with my luck and with the way everything always happens in my life, something really bad was about to happen. Now we're at March 9th. March 9th will be a significant date for me for quite a while, as I got 2 really bad things that happened on that day. The first is, well, as I'm pretty sure most of you can already assume, was the day I got the results of my fertility testing. And it was not good results, not even a little bit. In fact, I was told point blank I was borderline sterile. Now, the problem here with that is that the doctor was informed by me and was able to get access to my previous testing results, found that there's got to be something very, very wrong, or something had to have been significantly off to cause such catastrophic polar opposites in the results. Like, to go from being essentially, having super sperm to, yeah, like, what the fuck? Something had to be really wrong, and the doctor kind of requested that we do a second round of testing. Unfortunately, they prefer to take a little bit of a gap from when they do the first set of testing and the second set of testing, and during the course of that period of gap, you're supposed to be doing certain things like, whatever it is they suggest that you do. In my case, one of the things I was recommended to do is ice my fucking balls. That is literally one of the worst fucking things. I don't ever want to do it again. Thankfully, I have completed that aspect of my, rehabilitation, if you will. I don't know how else to put it. But, yeah, for about a month, I had to ice my balls. It's so not fun. I'm not even going to go with sarcasm there. It fucking sucked, dude. All right? If you ever are in my shoes, I feel your pain, sir. So later that day, though, again, my girlfriend had no idea what was going on, that I'd done this testing. She had no fucking clue. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've always wanted kids. I've talked about it before. And so hearing that I'm now borderline sterile is like, fuck, dude. Like, my chances of ever having kids just poof, went up in smoke. And it was a little hard to stomach that. But the thing was, it was actually good news to be this way because, well, reasons. Those reasons do involve my girlfriend and our relationship. But so it was good that I was essentially sterile, you know? At least that's how I got it in my head. Like, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. It's not a great thing, but it's a good thing, you know? But again, not having told her what I was doing and all that fun stuff, I needed to tell her. And so now that I had the results, I decided, okay, I need to message her. And so after a few hours of kind of processing and like getting to a point where I was okay with what I just heard, I said, okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and message her and tell her all about it. Now, for reasons I won't go into, I only had one way of communicating with my girlfriend. That was through Facebook Messenger. Now, I sent the message which basically read, hey, got some news today. I need to talk to you about it. So message me back. I sent that message around like 6:45, 6:50, something like that. I laid down, took a little nap, and then about 3 hours later, I got up to check, Facebook Messenger and see if she'd seen the message or if she had replied. Oh, yeah, she saw the message. She then apparently decided to block me on Facebook Messenger. Now, I don't want to go into everything that's been going on. I've kind of done that already a little bit, but there have been some stuff going on with her and her life, and so while I'm going to be honest, I did not see this coming. Basically, because this is how my previous relationship ended, almost moment for moment for the last 3 months, everything that led up to this, like from December to now, March 9th, everything that was happening was almost 100% identical to what had happened and how my previous relationship ended. So now I'm sitting there, it's March 9th, my girlfriend's blocked me. My immediate reaction was, that's it. She's decided she's done. And I was pissed off because she promised me this is not how she would end things. She would not do to me what my ex-girlfriend did. No matter what, if we were done, she was going to tell me. Those were her words to me over and over again throughout the course of our relationship. No matter what, I will tell you if I'm done. I will not do to you what your ex-girlfriend did because I would not want that done to me. Oh, look what fucking happened. Yeah, so I'm a little mad. No, I mean, she has her reasons. I don't have to like it. I don't have to accept it. I don't have to be happy about it. But it is what it is, and I just need to... Well, as much as I don't want to accept it, I kind of do. And so I have. It's taken me several weeks to get to this point where I am fully accepting of what has now happened in my life. And, I'm got to be honest with you guys. Unlike my previous relationship, which, mind you, took me 5 years to get over how that thing fucking ended, okay? I didn't just lose my girlfriend, like with my previous relationship. I lost the young man that I had for almost 2 years called my son. She asked me to adopt her son, and I was going to. I had every plan to do so. There was nothing that was going to make me think otherwise. Like, that little boy called me dad. I mean, he's only 2. I've been in his life since he was 2 months old. So, yeah. It sucks. And it's not just him. It's his sisters, his older sisters. I loved all 3 of those kids, man. And even though I shared no blood relation to any of those children, I looked at them like they were my own. I loved them like they were my own. and I looked forward to spending my life helping her raise them. And I was losing her was already hard, but then after I got to a point where I was like, all right, this sucks and whatnot, I decided, okay, I need to go through my computer and delete all the pictures I have of her. And as I did that, I saw pictures of the kids, and man, it got bad. I started bawling like a baby. I full on shut down at that point, and it's taken me a bit to get out of that hole. Because like I said, it wasn't just her that I lost, it was them, it was all of them, and it's so much more painful than how my previous relationship ended. I mean, it fucked me up. Now, I know some of you are going to say, like, how the hell have you bounced back so quickly? And the answer is my dad and my brother, both of them, with everything that's gone on. I mean, literally, so going back now, March 9th, I have just found out I'm sterile. And now I find out my girlfriend doesn't want to be with me anymore, so she ends things. At least that's how I picture the situation being. There's no other way for me to explain what's going on. In my mind, this is too identical. It is literally identical to what happened with how my previous relationship ended. So I have only one option to believe that this is what's happened, okay? That's why I'm believing this. I don't want to believe this, but no words have been spoken, just like before. So I got to go with what I know. So that happens. So this is now March 9th. I'm thinking, man, fuck my life. Shoot me in the fucking face. I'm done. This can't get any worse. Remember how I said bad things happens in threes? I just found out I'm sterile. My girlfriend just broke up with me. Oh, look! The World Health Organization has now announced that coronavirus is a fucking pandemic. There's your 3, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, that has not helped the mourning process, and it'll probably, I'll have to come back around to this in a few months, but my dad is in the high-risk category. She and the boy are also in the high-risk category. So, yeah, this whole situation has been so fucking fun. So I've only had my dad, though, to focus on, and my dad, he's doing okay. He's had a little bit of trouble with like his speech and his memory, and then recently he started having some minor mobility problems. But all of that in the last few days, in the last few weeks, actually, has slowly started to get better. So it's good, and that's a big part of why I'm now able to come back and do this, is because now things around me are starting to kind of fall back into place, and in a good way. And before things start getting bad again, I want to start making content. And that is basically what's going on right now. So my relationship's over. Yeah, it sucks. And I would love to sit here and talk at length about how it makes me feel and how upset I am and how hurt I am. But the truth is, I just don't want to feel that anymore. Like, I kind of want to just pretend that it's just not there for a bit. You know what I mean? I hate to say that, but it's like, I have been in such a deep depressive I've been in a shitty ass place for the last few weeks, and then within the last 2-3 weeks things have kind of started to get better, and I just want to keep riding this wave of good energy and good positive feelings. And so part of what that entails is I got to get back to work. And so here I am, finally, making content, even if it isn't very good content. I know you guys are sick and tired of these videos. This has pretty much been all I've done. I did one Borderlands video for the Game of the Year edition, and I have done nothing since. Well, I've got some plans. Now, those plans you guys will not see come to fruition for at least another 2 weeks, but bear with me. It's happening, okay? As of this recording, I am working on content. This is not me talking about potential stuff. No, I am legit filming as we speak. I know because I'm stubborn about it right now. I'm getting this done. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm not dragging my feet anymore. You know, I lost the last 2 months because of this shit. I've got to move forward. I've got to get back to work. I've got to get something done. I'm sick of not accomplishing anything. For the last several years, I have done nothing. I want to do something. I want to make something, and I want to entertain you crazy bastards. So that's what I'm going to do. And so I am excited to announce that I will have new content, actual content for you guys, hopefully. I don't know how long it's going to take me to edit this shit, okay? So bear with me. But hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, in 2 weeks' time, I will have new gaming content for Borderlands 3 specifically, but hopefully even for Warframe. Now, I would love to do Destiny content, but let's be honest. Destiny is not an easy game to make content for, so let's not try. I'm not even going to bother with it, dude. But, you know, I'm looking forward to making this content for you guys. The Borderlands stuff is going to come out first, and then I'm going to, once I get in a good place with that, then I'm going to start doing the Warframe content. And then if you guys can help me with some ideas, I would love to do something either in Destiny or in a completely random different game. No, I will not do Call of Duty. No, not happening. Maybe. I'll think about it. But we'll see what happens. With the Warzone, you know, I might do that. But honestly, I hate those massive multiplayer games. It's just not my bag, man. But who knows? I might give it a shot. We'll see. However, I do really want to thank you guys for putting up with my, you know, stupidity the last few weeks, last few months. But I promise wholeheartedly, things are about to get better. Things are about to change. And as the world is slowly starting to get back to some sense of normalcy with all of this stuff going on with Corona coming to a head, a lot of places have kind of seen improvements, you know, but it's still early to tell what's going on with that. By the way, I could have sworn in a previous episode I told you all crazy bastards not to panic. Why toilet paper? Just curious. Why toilet paper? Anyways, moving on. Like I said, thank you guys for putting up with this long absence. Clearly it was justified, but I still feel bad as I really didn't want this to happen. I didn't see this coming, in all honesty. As much as I want to say I did, I really didn't. But thank you guys for sticking with me. Hopefully you guys can, you know, give me 2 more weeks. I promise. I got some stuff coming for you. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I'm looking forward to editing it and producing it for you guys and making it and putting it out there. And if you guys do enjoy this new stuff that I'm putting out, please help me out. Like, favorite, share, all that fun stuff. Hit the bell if you want to be notified for when I add new content. But I'm always pretty public about when my content goes live on my channel. Speaking of, in 2 weeks from now, well, actually a week from this coming Monday, so hang on, let me look. The 18th of May, I will be putting up a new episode of this show, and this show is going to go to a bi-weekly schedule, partially because I'm tired of trying to make a podcast by myself. It's not fun, man. I don't ever have enough stuff to talk about. Like this episode, I'm intentionally keeping it short because, well, I have work to do, but also because I just don't really have a whole lot I want to talk about. Like I said, I don't want to sit here and dwell and vent about all of this happened. I wanted to get it out there. It's out there. Let's move on. Let's move forward, you know, kind of thing. So, but every 2 weeks, starting with from the 18th of May, moving forward, I'm going to be posting this show every other week. And I would love to get guests like maybe members of Achievement Hunter, other YouTubers, people from Rooster Teeth, you know, stuff like that. Like, I would love to get people from this realm of entertainment on and talk to them about whatever the hell they want to talk about, you know, whether it be gaming, entertainment, movies, music, whatever. Hell, I would even say we could talk about politics, but that's probably going to kill my viewership. So let's not do that. Or religion. Neither one of those. Those are just bad ideas all around. So That being said, thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you guys for joining me for this episode. I will see you guys again very, very soon for another one. Until next time, adios.